Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're looking at who really holds the keys to your online life. Okay, let's just dive right in. When you log into an app, who actually controls that identity? Yep, it's usually these guys. Their handy single sign-on makes them the gatekeepers of the internet. So, when you log in with Google, you're using a centralized identity provider. We just call it an IdP. So, what's the big deal? Well, while it's easy, this convenience has some pretty serious hidden risks. In fact, there are three huge flaws with this whole centralized model that really put you at a disadvantage. First up, surveillance. Every single login helps build this massive profile of you, which they then sell. Next, it's a single point of failure. One hack or outage can literally lock you out of everything. And finally, you're locked in. Your whole digital life is tied to one platform, making it impossible to leave. So, we obviously need a better way, and a new model is coming for the next web, called Web4. The solution is something called a User Immutable ID, or UIID, basically a decentralized ID you control. Okay, what's cool about this is how it puts you back in charge. Let's look at how. The UID is really clever. It uses a two-tier structure that builds a wall around your private data. So your real ID stays on your device. Then you create unique throwaway aliases for every single app. This means services can't connect the dots and build that creepy unified profile of you. It's impossible. The difference here is night and day. You go from being the product to being the actual owner. It also uses something called zero-knowledge proofs, like proving you're over 18 without showing your birthday. So this isn't just a new login, it's the actual foundation for Web4, an internet you own. And that brings us to maybe the most revolutionary part, something called Existential Portability, a real game changer. It means you can finally take your identity, your history, and your reputation with you, anywhere. Your UID is now the master key. It unlocks services, secures transactions, you're in total control. So the takeaway is huge. We're shifting from a world where you're the product to one where you're the owner. Which leaves us with one final thought. If your digital history was truly yours, where would you go first?